Being a good freelance client, pointer number 2, come with realistic expectations. And when I say realistic expectations, it covers various facets. First of all, in terms of the work, and secondly, in terms of the budget. Both of these things, because before you've even got down to actually posting your project on any of these freelance sites, come with a realistic bent of mind in terms of, okay, this is the work that I have and this is the way it can be delivered, this is the budget at which it can be delivered. Don't think that, okay, I have tons of work, I have an extremely heavy workload, so let me just quickly palm off work and get my work done and also save a lot of money. Let's say you have, say, maybe say $5,000 budget work, and let me just palm it off for say $500 and let me pocket those $4,500. That should not be the kind of expectation or objective which you have in mind. Unfortunately, that's what happens in on these freelance sites way too often, and that's the reason the pricing on these freelance sites goes down dramatically, because there are a lot of these in between entities, these go betweens, these agencies or whoever. People are essentially looking at palming of work, and often there's not just subcontracting but subcontracting, and that is the reason a lot of the projects which are posted on these freelance sites, like right at the bottom of the value chain, so to say, and that's why the prices are so low, because there's somebody high up there who's actually got the work to be done. He or she has saved or given out to another agency. That agency in turn is probably given out to subletted to some other agency. That agency might have gone ahead and actually posted the project on these freelance sites. So the at obviously at each stage there's a breakdown of the price. So my point would be that come to these, whatever, even if you're say a subcontractor, subcontractor, but have realistic expectations. If you know that your workload is such that a single person cannot possibly deliver in a day or 2 days or maybe even a week, don't have those expectations. Don't come with that expectation that this freelancer is going to turn out to be some sort of a messiah or maybe even a god, godly form for you, that he or she will just magically turn things around. No, that's not what's likely to happen. And if you come with those expectations, in all probability you'll be quite disappointed. So have realistic expectations. Expect to pay an amount which is commensurate to the work involved. Expect to get commensurate work done. If it's, especially if it's an individual freelancer whom you're contracting, if you're contracting a company and that company has say 10 employees or sub freelancers working under the core freelancer or the main individual whom you'll be communicating and interacting with, then it's fine. But then if you are very well aware that you're going to be working with a single individual freelancer, then have expectations which are in line with an individual working with you and delivering work. So have very clear and very realistic expectations. That would be my pointer number 2. Cheers.